today's update for Black Ops 4 was kind of lackluster, or depending on who you ask, very lackluster, but with so much stuff coming on the horizon for next week, not just in Black Ops 4 for maybe teasers for what we see for the next Operation Split, but also the big reveal event for MP for Modern Warfare, I'm kind of expecting next week to be the same as well. So it seems like we're kind of at the end of what's really on offer of big things for Operation Apocalypse Z, or at least the first split of it. But today, I want to talk to you guys about everything that really changed with today's update. It's truthfully right up front, not all that much, but we're going to discuss what it was that changed, what's still to come that we found out today from Call of Duty's Instagram, and anything in between. So that said, let's jump into it. Strangely enough, for the first time on the MP side, we had absolutely no changes at all. We usually see playlist refreshes every single Tuesday, where at least at the very bare minimum, we end up seeing that we have a couple of different rotations on the playlist, maybe like a Mercenary Objective mosh pit coming in, whereas maybe, say, Mercenary Deathmatch mosh pit was taken out. This time around, though, it is the exact same thing, at least on the PlayStation 4 side, and the lead off, that all the playlists are exactly the same. Bolt Action Bare Bones Mosh Pit is up right now. Mercenary Objective Mosh Pit is up right now. Deathmatch Domination, Sticks and Stones, and Bare Bones Deathmatch Mosh Pit are as well in the featured playlist for this week in MP. And like I just mentioned, that was the exact same setup of those playlists that we had as of last week, so nothing changed from week over week here with this one, at least in MP. So that's an interesting part here. On the Blackout side, it's kind of similar, but not quite, because we did get the reintroduction of Hot Pursuit added back into the featured playlist here for this one. So the featured playlists for this week are looking like solos, duos, quads, Alcatraz, and then Hot Pursuit that you can end up taking advantage of any of those ones. The interesting little curveball is it's the first time we've seen on the darker map now Hot Pursuit introduced, because we saw Quads Fog was the featured playlist since we saw this map refresh and the adjustments made to the lighting and the rest of the environment. So you'll be able to play this on a darker map, and it's not as colorful, as sunny as you would expect for what you may be regularly used to with the Hot Pursuit outings, but it is something you can play all those. Alcatraz has been untouched. That's something that's exactly the same, and same thing goes for solos, duos, and quads. The only other thing up here, though, in terms of what was added into Black Ops 4 today, comes in the way of the shop, and this is something that just refreshes automatically every single Tuesday. We did see some new items introduced, and unfortunately it does still continue that pattern of seeing bundles introduced with everything, where now instead of 7 of 9 items introduced having bundles, it is now 10 of 12. So we end up seeing the backhander melee weapon introduced for 1,000 COD points with 5 reserve crates. We see the Jock zombified ruin outfit theme for 800 COD points coming along with 2 reserve crates. And then we see this week's special order is the Liquidator, in which it's another variation of the Replacer for 1,000 COD points plus a 5% tier boost bonus here with this. And then alongside that, you get a ton of other Replacer calling cards. The calling card sets are cool, but I don't think that I would really care too much for those ones. But all of these, honestly, the one thing that I will say personally is I don't care. I'm past the point of caring here when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's clear the bundling isn't going to stop. It is clear that we're going to see these prices ever so slightly jacked up compared to just their skin counterparts. I don't see that changing. I don't see that happening from now until Modern Warfare's launch. I don't see anything changing here out with this. So it is what it is. That's a shop update. It's a very hands-off update here with this, because like I said, it seems like next week we're going to have a lot of stuff pertaining to maybe teasers for the next drop in terms of content for the second split of Operation Apocalypse Z, but we also have that Modern Warfare reveal event as of next Thursday, or whatever the first is. So more than likely, we're not going to see all that much added in next week for Black Ops 4 either, so we'll probably just see the final couple of items that we haven't seen just yet introduced into the shop from data mined files, introduced as of next week as well. Maybe a playlist refresh if we're lucky at this point with that, but very hands-off approach to Black Ops 4 here with this week and the next week coming to follow. But that is genuinely the entire update here at this. The one thing, though, that is still yet to come is tomorrow we're going to see an introduction of a brand new triple play, in which it's going to come along with the Vampire Reaper outfit, an Ultra Weapon Bribe, and 10 reserve crates. If I were to guess, this is probably going to follow suit comparably to what we saw the triple play at the end of Days of Summer being introduced at, that being a $20 price point or 2,400 COD points, depending on if you get the bundle or not, or if you have COD points already on your account. That's probably the price point it will be introduced at, but thanks to the Call of Duty Instagram hologram. We know that is coming tomorrow on PlayStation 4 and then probably a week to follow on Xbox One. So just for a little clarity, the description of this ends up reading off that it's only a regular weapon bribe, but it also has the image of an ultra weapon bribe, which will guarantee you a ranged weapon. And we saw this again, kind of little confusion happen as of the last triple play in Days of Summer as well, to which that did eventually bring an ultra weapon bribe. So it really comes down to if you want that extra weapon bribe or not. Again, I'm past the point of caring at this point. It's there, it's gonna be there, and it's coming to the game, but I don't care if you want it or not. If you do, feel free to. And then as of Thursday, we'll end up seeing the start of some of the retroactive bundles coming back as well. There's going to be the reactive camo of the strip from Grand Heist, that being the casino themed one. That's going to be coming back in a bundle also. But that said, that is literally everything that changed today and everything that we see will change as of this week also. So that's where we're going to wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Is there anything in particular that you're liking out of this update, though there's really not all that much? Or is there anything in particular that you were hoping to see come this week? One thing that I will say is that we do finally have at least the understanding as to where that removed ultra weapon bribe from the cardboard killer bundle went. It just simply got placed into another bundle. So that's coming this week. Unfortunately, it's not in tiers like maybe we had hoped for a mini event, but it is still something we got some clarity on that. But whatever it is you want to talk about, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 4, MP, Blackout, Zombies. We got you covered with the best of updates, news, information, tips, tricks, all that good stuff. So if anything interests you, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single thing. If you guys also want to follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, there's the best place to get connected outside of YouTube. Practically live on both those. So if you guys want to check out a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, that link is down there in the description below. Well said, thank you guys all so much for watching. My name is Espresso. See you guys later. Take care and peace.